Assalamu alaikum and welcome to this amazing training. And I was actually super excited to create this training. This training is extremely fast, extremely wonderful. And last time I did this training, helped every single of my clients generate a huge amount of sales, a huge amount of leads, and a ton of money as well. So that let's move towards the topic. That's how you will get your clients in the next 24 hours. Right now, just see the training and then set a timer of 24 hours and start implementing what you will learn in this training. So let's move forward to the next slide. That's how you will get your first client. So basically there are a concept of three selves. As a human being, we have three selves. One is logical self, one is emotional self, and one is conscious self. So the training is specifically designed for your conscious self. But let me explain how these three selves work and why this training is actually crafted for your only conscious self. Number one is logical self. So logical self is sometimes like we should go through every training in the premium community and then take a perfect action, or we should wait for a perfect moment and then take any action. Logical self is basically based on you thinking every perspective logically. Like, let's suppose we don't know about the sales, so we should learn sales first. We don't know about how to do DMs, then we should learn the DM stuff first and then implement. Specifically, this training is not for your logical self. Then comes your emotional self. Emotional self is somehow it exaggerates everything and it feels like this thing. What if it doesn't work? What if everything I implement and I didn't get any results? Your emotional self is quite weak. Your emotional self quite thinks in this way that maybe our reputation will get damaged or something like that. So definitely this training is not created for your emotional self as well. This training is exclusively created for your conscious self. So you should see this training while activating your conscious self. And how your conscious self works is your conscious self is actually responsible for all the actions you guys take, all the actions. It says like this, like there is no time to waste and what is the first thing we should be doing. So after watching this training and after listening to this training, the first thing you will be doing is all the things that's described in the video. You will going to be implementing everything. Okay, so let's move towards the next slide. We're going to talk about a strategy that how we will basically get our first client in the next 24 hours. And the strategy consists of 5 steps. Number one step is get their attention. We should be doing this particular thing, that we should be attaining our audience, our current audience attention. If you don't have any audience, you definitely have your contact list, you definitely have some of like social media following, and if you don't have any of that, then you should definitely consider contacting your contact list, like the people who are in your mobile phone. I will be explaining this whole strategy step by step, so you don't need to worry about it. Number one thing is get their attention. Then number two thing is get them to say me. Like, make them interested. Make them like say, I want this thing, I want this thing. Third step is DM each and every single one of them and find what the problems they are facing. What are the major challenges? What are the biggest struggles they are facing? Then booking a call with them, like identifying the problem and then book a meeting with them. In the meeting, we are going to actually give them the solution, not actually giving them the roadmap and exactly everything, the ultimate solution, but definitely we will be doing a consultation call in which we will be identifying their problems, challenges, and then going to give them a solution that how we can help them solve this problem. And comes the step 5, then we are going to make them an offer. This is the part where the money comes in, but we are going to make them an offer, and how much we are going to charge to solve their problems. Okay, so these are the major 5 steps and how we are going to make this happen. Now comes the part. Okay, so the best thing you can do right now, if you don't have an offer right now, this is the best offer you can create. A 60-second offer formula that works massively good if you don't have a clear offer right now. What is the best offer you can put towards your audience? The best thing is you can sell results. The results you are going to deliver. Like, specifically, if we talk about like something, I've made some notes so I can give you a much insight about it. you can basically offer like how to achieve something specifically. So we can offer this thing, like let's suppose we have dropped our weight, so we can make this an offer like I lost like let's suppose 20 kg in 90 days and I can help you do the same. Or my clients lost like 20, 30, 40, 50 kg in the next 90, 120 days and I can help you solve this thing as well. So basically the results you're going to deliver is an offer. If you have done it for yourself, that's an offer. If you have done it for some other person, that's an offer as well. So either you can sell results or either you can sell skills. So in your case, you are going basically selling results. Like you will help people solve specific problem and achieve certain results, achieve a certain goal. Like let's suppose they'll get abs in the next, like let's suppose 120 days. So that is the result you are going to offer. So just make a quick offer. Like let's suppose you're going to help them drop 20 kgs or maybe like 15 kg in the next 90 days. That's your offer. Okay, let's move forward to the next slides. This is a method that will actually help your audience say me. So I was discussing a step two that we should make our people, like I'll show you the step as well. This is the step. Get them to say me. So by using this result hook method, we are going to get them to say me. So number one thing, result hook method works in like three ways. Number one is a result hook. Then we are going to offer something and then we are going to put an image around that offer. Number one thing is, let's suppose result hook should be like, people have been asking me how I went from 100 kg to 80 kgs before and after. Or we can say that as well. People have been asking me how I went from a fat kid to a person with abs. Then comes the offer part. So I was thinking about creating a step-by-step guide on how I did it. How I did it. How I was managed to drop my weight from 100 to 80 kg, or how I went from a fat kid to a person with now six-pack abs, or anything else. Like for specifically for dietitians, how I fixed my own PCOs or how I fixed my clients' PCOs, or anything you are doing. And then you just put a image around that offer. So what you are going to do is you're basically going to post it on your Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram. And this is what gets your audience attention. Like what will get your audience attention specifically is this thing. Like again, I will repeat myself: result hook, then offer, then with the image. So this is one post. You're going to say, people have been asking me how I went from 100 to 80 kg. So I was thinking about creating a step-by-step guide on how I was able to do this thing. And then you are going to post an image of you, high quality image, not over edited, before and after picture. Okay. If you don't have a before picture, you can post your after picture, a nice decent picture that is basically attractive. Or if you don't have your before or after picture, you can put like something like a background text, anything. Like usually Facebook has that thing, LinkedIn also has that thing, Instagram doesn't have it, but you can use Canva for that particular thing. Like if you don't have any pic, you can use your selfie as well. So I would recommend posting something like of your own rather than just plain text, but the plain text works as well. Like if you have nothing, then you can do this thing. So it's work completely fine. And a plain picture should be like I dropped from this to this. And if you want me to show you something, just DM me. You can use DM me, and people will be basically saying, okay, like me in the comments box. Okay. So make sure again, like this is offer, and you can post this, you can make this post specifically like result hook, offer, and in the offer hook you can add that word as well. DM me if you want to get the details, or DM me transform, or DM me anything, fat loss, fat fit, anything you name it. They just like comment it in the, like they can comment or they can DM. It depends on totally on you. Okay. So coming to the next point, that's a pro tips for posting. like when you are going to do a post, you have to consider like few things in your mind, and let me share these things with you as well. Use eye-catching pictures. Make sure that you are using some nice crisp pictures. If you don't have a nice phone, you can like use your friend's phone or anyone else's phone, or maybe you should be like taking all your pictures in a nice light. Make sure the picture is attractive and eye-catching, because if it will be a very blur or dark picture, it will definitely not work that good. Second thing is, you don't need to over edit everything. I have seen a lot of people using Canva and Photoshop, using a very complicated, like very extremely edited post. And these extremely edited posts don't work well at all on any social media platform. The reason is that people see you, that you are trying hard to sell them. And when they see you're trying hard to sell them, they actually like stay back, stay away from you. People don't like being sold out. So don't try too hard, be cool. The harder you will sell, the more you will like see the resistance from people. So make sure like do not over edit anything. Easy edited pictures or like simple edited pictures works very well rather than like a extremely edited picture. So I'm going to share a very interesting two things with you guys. That is like, if you're posting on Facebook, LinkedIn and Instagram, and you posted this like result hook method and you started getting comments on your profile. So just stay on your profile for 15 to 20 minutes. Start commenting on every comments. Comment down below me or comment down below like fit. So you will get good amount of comments. And when you are getting these comments, what you'll do is you have to answer like all of them, but leave 2 3 comments open. Like you can reply to them, but I would recommend don't reply to them. Just like stay on the profile for 15 to 20 minutes, answer few of the comments, and then leave 2 3 comments. Come back after 1 or 2 hours and then comment back to those comments. So what will happen after like you will reply to those comment, your what will happen to that particular comment is like this will help you pop up your post again onto the timeline on Facebook, on LinkedIn specifically. On Facebook and LinkedIn it works extremely good, but we can say it works on Instagram somehow, but not all the time. So Facebook, LinkedIn, it works very good, so I would recommend doing it. And then again do the same thing, leave 1 2 comments again, and then come back after 1 hour 2 hour, and then re like give them an answer, and or something like that, like just drop them k DM me and something like that. Okay, so now comes the part of second thing. What if you don't get any comment? Like, because it will happen to a lot of you guys. What if you will not receive any single comment? We'll do this thing, post it, leave it for 1 hour, and if there is no interaction, no comment, just delete that post and repost it again after like 15 20 30 minutes with different picture, with a different caption as well. So try posting it again and again in different formats, using like different captions, pictures, and like the posting format. So you can make it a carousel, make it like a single image, or maybe use a video as well. So after doing this thing, it might work. But if it still does not work, I will explain it to you why it's not working and how you can fix it in the further slides. Okay, now comes the part when you will be getting DMs and when you will be getting the comments, and now people are in your inbox. What exactly you need to be doing in order to book a call with them? The best thing is like this script works massively good, and it has a very amazing impact over everyone. So let me explain it to you. So number one thing is you need to open up the conversation. Just text them saying, hey, thank you for commenting on my recent post or my story, because you're going to post on your profile and story as well. So let me know what exactly you're looking for, and just like keep silence, like give try to wait for their answer and then start the conversation. Okay, so I usually do this thing. Is it okay if I ask you some question and see whether I can help you or not? I use this thing and this works very well. And they'll say, yes, for sure. You can ask questions. Okay, so number two thing is you have to find the problem, what the problem they are facing. So number two thing is find the biggest challenge, the biggest hurdle, the biggest problem they are facing. Identify why they are here in your conversation, what are the major problems they want to fix. Then after identifying the major problem, find what is actually costing them. And what it means is that, like, if you had fixed that particular issue that you're facing right now, what was your condition right now? So ask, by asking this question, like what is actually costing them, it's a very powerful thing. They will be telling you, like, if they had solved this problem, they would might be fit for like the past 5 years. So it means that they have cost like 5 years, they have wasted 5 years to fix this problem. And that's the cost of they not fixing this problem. And they have invested so many, like, money on their medicines, or let's suppose on hospital bills. And if they had fixed that problem, they might not have spent that thing. So that's the cost of not solving the problem. You have to identify it. So fourth thing is, now offer them a call. So you can say by doing this thing, hey, so what we can do is we can schedule a quick call and discuss everything in detail, so that I can know, like, if I can help you or not. Just offer them a call. And after offering them a call, usually people say that yes, sure, let's do a quick call. Then you have to schedule a call with them. Just send them your Calendly link and say this thing, because this is very important. Because majority of the time what happens is, when we send our Calendly link, people don't reply, and they just wait that I want to, like, book a meeting after some time, something like that. So what I used to say was, like, I'll wait here on the chat and see what time suits you the best, and book a call, and then send me a screenshot just to make sure like you are booked or not. So by doing this thing, they usually instantly book the call with you. Or if, let's suppose, they say, okay, we are busy right now, you can say, like, okay, so what time suits you when I'll reach you out for the scheduling thing, and ask them that time, particular time, and then go on that time, DM them, hey, you haven't booked your call yet. If they did not book at on specific time, maybe they will not get that time. So make sure, like, they book as soon as possible. Don't just leave the link and leave it on them, because majority of the time they won't book the call. So next, moving towards, like, what will happen after they'll book a call and now you are on a call. uh, let's suppose, because you are seeing this video and you haven't made any sales yet, you are new, you don't know about the sales stuff. A lot of you guys will not be knowing the fundamentals of sales and all the basic things. So what you have to do is, okay, so what you have to do is, you have to follow a 3-step script that works amazing. Number one thing is, when you jump over a call, then your first goal should be asking them what they want. What are their goals? What are the major challenges they are facing? Why they are here on the call? Identify what they need from you, why they want your services. Identify why they are here to get help from you. Second thing is, give them what they need. When they will explain what are the problems they are facing and what are the solutions they are going to need in this whole journey, or what they want from you, just give them what they need. Like, let's suppose, give me an example. I will give you an example, that is, like, let's suppose a person says, I want to lose like 20 kgs. I have a bad stomach, gut health, I have like joint pains, I have a bad sleeping disorder, or I have like we can say a bad eating habit as well. So your program will be based on, you will help them lose 20 kg, you will help them fix their gut health, you will help them solve their joint pains, you will help them solve their sleeping pattern, their eating habits. That's what you're going to give them, exactly what they want, what they need. And definitely you're going to charge them a good amount of money for that as well. So that now, after telling them what you're going to give them in your program, tell them the price and keep silence. A lot of time I've seen this thing, when you express your prices, then you start explaining why this price is this much and why you're charging this much, and this gives them an indication that something is fishy. So always remember this thing when you're going to give them your price. Look, for example, I charge like $500 from complete transformation. Then just keep quiet. Just be like silent. Don't say anything. And that's the point when they'll say about like the real objection they'll be having. So make sure to keep silence. Or if you are new and you are hesitant to charge anything, you can work for free and to work for testimonials. So you can basically say, okay, I'll work for free, and in just like in return, I need your testimonial. I need your before and after pictures, your testimonials, your video testimonials, something like that. And I would recommend taking before and after pictures plus video is the best thing. So if you're going to give them a free service, always take good testimonials. That's a must thing to do. Then moving towards the next slide. That's you can use sales script in the school community as well. So there is a script in the school community that's, I think so, it's included in the free resources section. So you can open the free resource section. So after reading that document, you will be clear about a lot of things, but definitely the document name is How I Closed like $40,000 framework. If you're going to open the free resource section, you will definitely see the sales script document, and you will download it, just use it. Like what I was doing on sales call specifically, I used to open that script on my computer and see what are the major questions I need to ask from my clients, and then on the call I ask those all questions from my clients. What if all this thing does not work? That's a quite a very important thing. And what if it does not work? There are two chances why it will not work. Number one is your offer is extremely weak. Your testimonials, or let's suppose your transformation is intensely weak, that no one wants that similar thing. And maybe your pricing is not right, maybe the things you're going to provide is not right. So we need to optimize your offer. And how you're going to optimize your offer, that's specifically why you're here in the school community. And you need to learn how to restructure your offer, how to make it perfect, how to make it very like premium. And the second thing is your audience need to change. Let's suppose you don't have any audience, or a very low quality audience. Definitely it will be difficult for you to make any sales on a low quality audience. So your audience need to change. If these two problems exists, these are solvable, and that is why you're here in the school community. That's the reason, that's exactly why you're here. So we are going to work on your offer, we are going to work on your audience, we are going to work on everything that will help you build a sustainable business. And it's a long run. It's a game of like step by step frameworks. It's a game of you executing every single thing that you learn, and in a very good way, and then make it good as you implement. I think so that's it for today's training. Make sure to implement everything as soon as possible, because this method works intensely good, and every time anyone has implemented this in a right way, this has produced amazing results, amazing sales, amazing leads, amazing testimonials. So make sure to implement it, because the power is in the implementation. This training will not work if you just listen to it and wait for a perfect moment for like things to happen ideally, and then you will do this thing. Just do it right now. Use your Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, WhatsApp. Like use whatever you can use, every social media platform. You will see amazing results coming. Thank you for listening to me, and I hope you will implement, produce amazing results, and I want to see your wins in the school community. So make sure to implement it as soon as possible. And okay, take care, and Allah Hafiz.